हुँ।
हेलो। प्रशील। प्रशील।
जीजा जी को बताने की जरूरत नहीं है। नहीं देना, ये तुम्हारी अमानत है। ले सकता हूँ। अगर ये गहने मैंने दे दिए या गिरवी भी रख दिया तो अपने आप को अपना चेहरा आईने में भी नहीं दिखा पाऊंगा। कसम से मेरी नजर झुक जाएगी बेटा। मैं कह रहा तू अपनी कसम वापस ले ले बेटा। मेरा तो समझते कि कोशिश कर। तुम्हारे पास पैसे आ जाएंगे ना, फिर तेरे गहने छुड़ा देना। पैसे पैसे रख लो, अपने पास शुरू कर दो। प्लीज वीरा, कुछ मत कर। देखो मैंने तुम्हें कसम दी है। बेटा, मेरा मेरा दिल भी कह रहा है। सबसे पहले मैं सोची कि मुझे अपने आप से बचाना है। तुझे पैसे क्यों कम पड़ा? बेटा ये मैं नहीं ले सकता बेटा। प्लीज रख लो ना वीरा।
जेठालाल
Okay, can we start? Yes, 48 are there. Can we start? Voice is not audible. Okay. When you post it 11:54. Huh? Can you listen me? Yes. Can you listen me? Okay, fine. Okay. So we'll start. See here, MCQ questions. Today's session is on MCQ questions on first 5 units. Which type you will get asked? Okay. In first unit, we'll go unit wise. So in first unit, which type of questions you will get asked? See here. That is 2 or 3 resistances connected in series. Okay, so find total current or total resistance or voltage drop across each or total voltage R equivalent, like this questions. Okay, this one you can solve. We have seen series connected resistances. Another type of questions which are there in question bank are like a number of resistances, 2 or 3 resistances connected in parallel. Find current flowing through each resistance, find voltage drop across each resistance, or find total equivalent resistance, or total current, or total voltage. Okay, like this questions. This type also we have seen in lectures. Okay, next one type question is on Thevenin's theorem. Thevenin's equivalent circuit, all of you know. This one is Thevenin's equivalent circuit. In this formula, we know the current formula, load current. If you see this formula, you can find 4 parameters are there. So any 3 given to you, and 4th one you will get asked to calculate. Okay, got it? Then next one is Norton theorem. Same, this is the Norton equivalent circuit. This is the formula for load current in Norton's equivalent circuit. If you observe here also 4 parameters are there. So out of 4, any 3 given to you, and they will ask you to calculate 4th one, unknown parameter. Clear? Numericals on first unit. Charging and discharging is also there in first unit. So during charging, one is voltage equation and one is current equation, and during discharging also. So 4 equations you mug up their graphical behavior. Okay, which one is correct formula? What is the time constant, or some unknown, some parameters given, and they will ask you to calculate unknown parameter. Clear? Okay, so this is about the numericals on first unit. Which type of numericals? Clear? First one, series connected resistances. Find out voltage across each, total voltage, total current are equivalent. same questions for parallel connected resistances. Okay, then Thevenin's equivalent circuit, Norton's equivalent circuit, formula of IL in both you know. Out of 4 unknown parameters, 3 will be given to you and 1 you will get asked to calculate. And charging and discharging of capacitor. All 4 equations we have conducted in theory part also. 4 equations, numericals on it also we have seen that you do it. Okay, clear? First unit numericals for MCQ exam, which type you will get asked. Okay, then about the theory questions on first unit. So you read KVL statement carefully, you read KCL statement carefully, Ohm's law statement, superposition, Thevenin's, Norton's. Whatever all the statements you read carefully, again steps in Thevenin's theorem, steps in Norton's theorem. Okay, superposition theorem, to which circuits you can apply, Ohm's law, to which circuit you can apply, Kirchhoff's laws, to which circuit you can apply. Okay, so based on this theory questions will be there. And charging and discharging of capacitor, read all theory part equations of charging and discharging of capacitor. Based on this also questions are there. Clear about first unit MCQ question? Okay, can we go for second unit? Got it? First unit, can we go for second? Okay, we can go for second unit. Okay, so for second unit, see here, in unit 2 these types we have studied, these types of circuit: purely resistive, purely inductive, purely capacitive. Okay, so for these 3 circuits, some values given to you and unknown parameters they will ask to calculate, like impedance also they can ask to calculate, current, power factor, voltage, active power. Active power we have seen for purely resistive circuit it is VI, because cos phi is 1. For the rest 2, active power is 0. Cos phi is 0. Whether I lags, leads or in phase, like these questions, calculate value of R, L or C or XL or X. Got it? Means few parameters will be given to you so that you can calculate the unknown parameters. So out of these parameters, any parameter they will ask you to calculate. We have conducted in lectures 4 marks and 6 marks questions. Again, material whatever I forwarded to you in it, numericals are there for practice, that you solve 4 and 6 marks question you solve. Some part of it will be there for 1 mark. Okay, again the same thing for rest 3 circuits. Suppose value of R and L given, they will ask you to calculate XL, or for R and C or RLC, all these values are given, so they can ask you to calculate XL, XC, then calculate voltage drop across each, or they can ask you to calculate what is the impedance for phase, what is the impedance, suppose R and L value given, what is the impedance in polar or rectangular form, R and L given, calculate cos phi. Okay, so whether it is lagging or leading, or another parameters, voltage, current given, and you should be able to calculate R, L and C value, or active power, reactive power and apparent power. What is the correct formula of active, reactive and apparent power? What is their unit? Okay, these are the theory questions. Theory questions, numericals on this means whatever we have seen 4 marks, 6 marks numericals, all numericals you solve. For this circuits we have conducted numericals. Whatever the material I forwarded to you, in it also numericals are there, or numericals you solve, and sub part of that 4 marks and 6 marks question will be there for 1 mark. Got it? Along with this, what will be the theory question for second unit? Like for purely resistive, inductive, capacitive circuit, whether current leads, lags or in phase, what is the power factor? For the rest 3 circuits, RL, RC and RLC, whether power factor nature is lagging, leading, what is the formula for active, reactive, apparent power, what is the unit of it? Okay, again in this unit, anything else? Impedance formula, that is square root of that one, you know, unit. Clear? Second unit, only these things. And resonance, circuit at resonance questions are there, that one part also we have seen in theory, right? Series RLC circuit at resonance. So how XL, XC, X, Z, I, cos phi changes. Okay, at resonance, impedance is less, current is maximum. Z is equals to R, cos phi is 1. Okay, so series RLC circuit when XL is greater, XC is greater, or XL is equals to XC. All this part we have studied, so each and everything you have to read. Theory part also, and 4 marks, 6 marks, all numericals you solve. Clear? Is there any doubt about second unit? Got it? Which type of questions you will get asked? RL given, calculate all these parameters. RC, RLC given, calculate all these parameters. Okay, other means you will be able to calculate the parameters. Okay, can we go for third unit? Okay. Okay. So third unit is based on transformer. So first of all, we'll tell you which type of numericals you will get asked, and then theory questions. Okay. So in third unit, we have seen the formula of voltage regulation. We have seen the formula of percentage efficiency, I1 kilowatt, I2 kilowatt, formula of E1, E2, and transformation ratio. Okay. So mug up all the formula. In the formula, you have to put the values like these questions you will get asked. Again, one more relationship is there. Whatever the losses takes place, copper loss takes place at full load. How much of it takes place at half load? Yes, that one also relationship. Based on this also questions are there in the question bank. Yes. What is the relationship? Whatever the copper loss takes place at full load, how much takes place at half load? 1/4. Very good. Okay. Current becomes half, but copper losses becomes 1/4. Okay. Clear? So that one relationship also you may have to use in this. What is the condition for maximum efficiency of transformer? Yes. What is the condition for maximum efficiency of transformer? Iron loss is equals to copper loss. Based on efficiency curve, also questions, theory questions. Now I am telling you theory questions. Okay. So first one theory question is on construction, core type, shell type, berry type. Okay. So in shell type, core surrounds windings. Reverse is the case in core type. Berry type means what? Like a wheel of bicycle, distributed magnetic circuit. Okay, so based on construction, questions are there. Which one material is used for core? Windings are made up of what? How can we minimize hysteresis loss? How can we minimize eddy current loss? Hysteresis loss, eddy current loss. Which one is constant? Which one is variable? Where they takes place? How to reduce them? Questions are there based on losses of transformer. Okay, so eddy current loss formula, eddy current hysteresis loss formula, on which parameter it depends. All these parameters you do. Means theory questions are there based on losses of transformer, copper loss, core loss. In core loss, hysteresis loss and iron loss. Read everything, whatever we have conducted in lecture. Based on that questions are there. Construction, I told you, core type, shell type, berry type difference you read. Based on that theory questions are there. Working principle of transformer, that is a transformer is used to step up or step down the voltage, but what's about input and output frequency remains constant. It works only on AC. If you apply DC, what occurs? Okay, like this questions. Again, what else? Auto transformer, variable AC voltage, then step up and step down, advantages, disadvantages, and applications. Based on advantages, disadvantages, and applications of auto transformer, questions are there. Again, what else? For transformer direct loading method, based on direct loading method, theory questions. Voltage regulation, for R and L, voltage regulation is positive. For C, voltage regulation is negative. Okay, why it is so? Because E2 is greater than positive. If E2 is less than V2, then it is negative. Okay, like these questions. Why efficiency initially increases, then reaches maximum, and why it then decreases? That also we have seen. Anything else on transformer? Okay, so these things. Clear about transformer questions, how you have to prepare? First one, write down all formulas of all units. In the formula, you have to put the values like this, numericals. Clear? Where flux density here is flux per unit area. In transformer, we have seen flux in the core is constant, so flux density in the core is also constant. Flux density is equals to flux per unit area. Clear? So you mug up all the formulas, write down formulas, mug up it, and numericals based on these formulas will be there. Clear? And what's about theory part? First unit I told you read all theorems. Based on it, questions will be there. Second unit I told you which one questions, theory questions, unit, formula, charging and discharging of capacitor, okay, lagging power factor, leading power factor, current lead, current lags, current in phase. Then in third unit, whatever the transformer theory part we have conducted in class, that all part you read, material I already forwarded to you. Clear? Third unit. Can we go for fourth one? MCQ questions. Okay, so in fourth unit, see star and delta. Star and delta connected balance load we have seen. So for star, currents are equal. For delta, voltages are equal. For star, VL by root 3 is VPH, and reverse for delta in terms of current, same relationship. Okay, so for star, whatever the formulas are there for star and delta, that you mug up again. Three phase active, reactive, and apparent power formula you mug up its unit. Then per phase impedance, cos phi. Numericals, whatever we have conducted on star delta for 4 and 6 marks, sub part of it will be there for 1 mark. Clear? So that numericals you do. Again, what about theory part? Symmetric three phase AC supply definition, then phase sequence definition. Again, that three equations we have seen: Vm sin of omega t, Vm sin of omega t minus 120 degree and minus 240 degree. Its algebraic sum at any instant is 0. Again, balance load, unbalanced load definitions you read. Again, a three phase active power, reactive power, and apparent power. Which one is correct formula? What is the unit? Okay, this is about the star delta. Then one more part is their work, power, energy. So work, power, energy, whatever I have numericals I have conducted, that you do, and as in the assignments given, and the TechMax material forwarded. Okay, so that is enough. That numericals you do, questions will be there. That small numericals also I conducted in video lectures. One iron, suppose this is the power rating, and this is the voltage applied. So what is the current, or if energy given, for how much time duration it is on, like these questions. Okay, if a bulb is on for so and so hour, so what will be the power consumption, what will be the energy consumption, like this numericals. Clear? Unit of all means fourth unit, that questions, MCQ questions I already given, right? So that you also refer. Clear about fourth unit? Can we go for next? Fourth unit, work, power, energy, whatever all the quantities are there, we have seen mechanical and electrical. Its unit and formula, that also you do. Clear? Can we go for fifth unit? Fifth unit, just now we have finished. Today or tomorrow I will load MCQ assignment on fifth unit. Subjective I already loaded on VOLP. MCQ I will load today. Okay, today or tomorrow, and we'll post on group once I load it. Lectures I loaded. Whatever lectures I conducted till yesterday, all are available on YouTube, and its link I already posted on VOLP. So till yesterday, whatever, if you have missed any lecture or you wanted to refer, you can go on VOLP and can see that video on YouTube. Okay. If you are facing problem to access VOLP on links, all links I'll paste on one Word document, and then Word document I'll share. If you want, tell me. Okay, all links I will paste on one Word document. Whatever my videos are there of 4th unit, 5th unit, and 6th unit on YouTube, and tell me if you can't access VOLP. All link I will paste on one Word document, and that Word document I will share on group. Okay, so that you can see all the videos. Then unit 5. Are there going to be practice MCQ at least for theory? Okay, I'll post. I will post. Give me some time in next week. See, today what I'll do. Today I'll post questions of 5th unit, MCQ questions. Then theory questions also I'll post on VOLP of all units. 2, 3, 4, 5 MCQ question, 4, 5 theory numerical questions. Okay, numericals you are familiar, fine, no problem. Okay, theory questions on all units, MCQ questions I'll post, no problem. Okay, No problem. Okay, I'll post it. Now see unit 5. Unit 5 MCQ questions. For end sem exams, see, someone is asking what is the question paper pattern for end sem exam. For T2 it's fixed MCQ questions and 1 mark. What's about for end sem? See, 4 marks question. It can be subjective, it can be objective. Subjective pattern, if it is, then all of you know regular pattern. Okay, even if it is objective, then in that objective pattern 4 and 6 marks question will be there. Only what you have to do, your blank pages will be given to you, you have to solve on it, and you have to tick correct answer. Because see, why they are preferring for end sem exam MCQ pattern, why they are thinking of it, nothing is fixed. Okay, whatever I am telling to you, nothing is fixed. One thing, everyone keep in your mind, don't give wrong message to others. Okay, first thing, you make clear that end sem exam pattern, whatever you gave last semester for suppose chemistry, same it will be for electrical also, physics also. Okay, it can be. Or if it is changed, then what is the another option? Objective type. But if it is, although if it is objective type, what will do, question will be of 4 marks and 6 marks only. Only what is the difference, that options will be there and you have to take correct option. Why this one? When they will prefer, because see, when we join college, we are having many work to do, and in that assessment also of T1 is pending, and when we'll do the assessment of end sem, because due to lockdown, due to corona, it's difficult. Then in such condition, if we do end sem exam also MCQ, then immediately assessment will be done. For that purpose, what they are thinking, that end sem exam pattern, they are thinking of MCQ, not fixed. But even if it is MCQ, then in that 4 marks and 6 marks question will be there. Clear? Is this clear to everyone? 4 marks and 6 marks question will be there, and 1 mark question, 2 marks questions also will be there. Clear? So prepare for 4 marks and 6 marks question also, means whatever your end sem exam pattern, you know, last semester you gave for chemistry, accordingly only you prepare. Only what is the thing, only options will be there and you have to take correct option. And maybe there is the facility they provide that you have to paste. You can type and can submit your solution also. That also can be the possibility. Nothing is fixed. Due to corona lockdown, we can't tell anything about end sem exam pattern. Be prepared for any pattern. First thing. Second thing, questions are asking students before how many days you will get informed about the pattern. See, don't worry about the pattern. What I am telling to you, 4 and 6 marks question, be prepared. What is the difference? Only options will be there. Means what? 4 marks, 6 marks, 1 mark, 2 mark. Prepare it. Okay. Will there be? Yes, there will be theory questions also. In electrical, maximum weightage is for numerical. One numerical will definitely be there. Option to it, and along with it, whether it is a derivation, theory, got it? One numerical will definitely be there in every question, along with or optional to it, can be numerical, can be theory, can be derivation, anything. Okay, so no shortcut is there. Read all the contents, prepare everything, all topics, all theory questions, all numericals. What's about academic calendar? Yes, on the academic calendar, yes, Piyush, which you are talking about, what academic calendar? See, due to corona, nothing is fixed. Someone is asking when exams notice. Be prepared for exam. In class teacher meeting, I told you, anytime you will get message that on so and so date submission is there, on so and so date T2 is there, on so and so date and some exam is there. So what we have been told, see, till 30th April, we have to finish syllabus. Okay. And after that, anytime you will get asked for submission, suppose in first week and in second week exam. Accordingly you prepare. Okay, when as per suppose what was the schedule previously declared, your exam is on first week of May, right? Na 6 May approximately. So accordingly you prepare. After 6 May, anytime you will get the message on so and so date, come for exam. Clear? Because regular academics when going on, what was the dates? 6 May, right? Na 6 May, 4 May, whatever it was. So be prepared. After 6 May, anytime exam will be there. And in electrical, maximum weightage for numericals, and along with it, whatever the questions you will get asked can be theory, can be derivation, anything. Anything else? Question? Okay. Okay, again see here on fifth unit what will be the question. So fifth unit, again first one thing is about the numericals. So whatever guidance I am giving to you, it is only for T2. Okay, this one, with this one sheet I am showing to you 2 PDFs. Whatever up till now I told you question, that is only for T2. Okay, and NSEM exam 4 marks 6 marks question, that already in every unit when we conduct topic, that I already told to you. Right now I am guiding you only about T2. Okay, this sheet, whatever the 2 PDF I showed to you, that is only for T2. Okay, and even for NSEM exam 4 marks 6 marks question, we already have seen number of times. Okay, so fifth unit. In fifth unit, see for T2, now what you prepare first, I already told you numericals are there on DC shunt generator, DC series generator. Same for motor, DC shunt motor and DC series motor. On these 4 questions will definitely be there. What you have to do, that is circuit diagram, equations, you keep in your mind. Okay, what is the diagram, what are the equations, and in that equations you have to put the values. Like this numericals are there for T2. Clear? Okay. Very rare possibility that questions are there on separately excited DC generator and separately excited DC motor. But more weightage is for DC shunt series motor, DC shunt series generator. Questions can be there on less weightage is there for separately excited DC generator and separately excited DC motor. Means what is the conclusion? These 6 machines you have to keep in your mind. Shunt series generator, shunt series motor. Circuit diagram on all equations. Okay, and separately excited DC generator, also diagram and equation, separately excited DC motor, diagram and equation. Okay, torque equation we have derived for motor, so based on this also numericals are there. Okay, this is about the numericals. Now what's about theory question? So first one thing we have seen construction, so based on construction questions are there, like so and so, suppose field poles are made up of which material, what is its function, commutator made up of which material, what is its function, brushes made up of which material, what is its function. Okay, like this question based on components. So each component, material and its function you keep in your mind. This is about the construction. Then Fleming's left hand rule, Fleming's right hand rule, which one is used for motor, which one is used for generator. Suppose in detail also questions they can ask, like in Fleming's right hand rule, where the index finger, middle finger and thumb point. Same for Fleming's left hand rule also. Right hand thumb rule is used for what purpose? Again, what else? Significance of back EMF, based on that also questions can be there. Then characteristics, based on characteristics of motor, question can be there. DC shunt motor, is it a constant flux motor, whether linear, parabolic or hyperbolic characteristics. Okay, so characteristics also you read. Again applications, whatever all types of generators, for each type 2 or 3 applications you mug up. Same for motor also, because based on applications also questions are there. Again, anything else in fifth unit clear? So sixth unit, once we finish it, we'll tell you. Now what I'll do on VOLP, I'll post 3 questions numericals and 3 subjective, 3 or 4 subjective type question from unit 1 to unit 5. Clear? Anything else? Yes Piyush, you got your doubt. You asked what's about academic calendar. अभी कोरोना की वजह से तो कोई academic calendar follow नहीं कर सकता है, right? Okay, because nothing is fixed. So what is the thing important? Be prepared after 6 May. Anytime you will get message on so and so date come for submission, on so and so date come for T2. T2 and NSEM together they are going to conduct. Means on the same day you will be appear, maybe at the same time give T2 first and then immediately NSEM. Okay, nothing is fixed. Again I am telling, whatever I am telling to you, nothing is fixed. Only the thing is after 6 May, anytime you will get message come for so and so date on submission and come for so and so date for exam. Clear? Okay, and due to corona obviously no one will conduct separate tests. The same day you have to appear for T2 also, same day you have to appear for NSEM also. Means be prepared for T2 and NSEM after 6 May, anytime you will get message. Clear? Submit assignments time to time, because while giving marks for practical tube, faculties may check whether you are submitting assignments. Okay, so whatever instruction each and every faculty give to you, you follow it. Any other doubt you have? So on Monday we'll take second lecture of 6th unit, because first one we have finished with working principle, construction and difference of between two types. Next part we'll see. So in next week till Friday all 6 unit syllabus will be over. 6 unit till Friday I'll finish everything, MCQ question, assignments, everything. Okay, any doubt or should I end meeting? So Monday to Friday, 6th unit completely I'll finish everything. If you have any doubt regarding this subject, anytime you can call me, anytime you can WhatsApp me. Okay. 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 Submit karo assignments, because I think 23rd or 24th I gave last date. See, till Monday, Tuesday you load it. After from Wednesday onwards, I'm not going to listen your problems. Then Wednesday onwards I get messages, madam we can't load, we can't load. I'm not going to listen, because 2 weeks before only I told you to submit the assignment. So till Wednesday all of you can do it. After Wednesday I'm not going to listen anything that VOLP not working, we can't load assignment. I'm not going to listen anything. Okay, because enough time you have. Okay. Okay, if you have any doubt, you can WhatsApp me, call me regarding to this subject, or as I am your class teacher, anytime you can forward me your problem. Okay, so should I end meeting? Okay, do study everyone, take care. Should I end meeting? Arey, attendance baki hai, ruko attendance baki hai. 1 minute, I'll take attendance and then we'll stop meeting. But I forgot about attendance. 61 are there. L division is a missed lecture of Tuesday that we conducted today. Okay, over. Attendance over. All of you can leave. Yes, okay.